Arista and Palo Alto networks are expanding their partnership to address the rising hybrid data center complexity and, of course, AI driven cyber threats. Integrating Arista's collection of products, EOS, AVA, MSS, with Palo Alto's own next gen firewall and Prisma airs, they offer a unified zero trust security and real time threat quarantining, centralized policy management, always my favorite, and DevOps-friendly automation, delivering scalable, consistent protection across multiple data center and multi-cloud platform environments. This sounds like there's a partnership between uneasy friends, and that hopefully this is going to be magically wonderful for customers.
It should be wonderful for customers because when you look at what people are doing, especially in the cloud environment, they're leveraging a lot of Arista switches. That's where Arista has made a lot of their money over the last few years. But one of the things that Arista is having trouble getting off the ground is a security practice. They've purchased a number of security firms over the last few years. I don't necessarily know that they've really taken off as much as we might like. And so, what do you do when you can't really build it? Well, you got to buy something. And in this case, the buying is involved in a partnership, but they picked the best one on the block, right? Palo Alto Networks is one of the, if not the premier security firms in the business, right? They have next gen firewall. They have a lot of cloud security offerings. What they don't have is an inroad into those clouds through the networking team. Because as more and more people are starting to recognize the fact that networking and security are two sides of the same coin, how do you displace existing installations? Well, in a lot of cases, you have to partner up with a company who's displacing other things out of the network. Arista made their money displacing Cisco. So how do you get into that network now that Arista has displaced them? Well, you partner up with Arista, and Arista says, well, our stuff works really well with Palo Alto. If you got a refresh coming up, now's an opportunity to take a look at it. I will say, though, that when this announcement was made, there were a lot of eyebrows that got raised because historically, these kinds of partnerships lead to more engagement down the road. I'm not going to say the A word because that would be speculative at this point. But if there was a transaction to be had, this would not be a bad place for it to occur because both of these companies are very well known in their individual spaces. And I think wrapping them up would be a very unique opportunity for some people. I don't think that that's going to happen anytime soon, though, because while Palo Alto is sitting on a lot of money, Arista is worth a lot. And I don't think that this is an acquisition that they could really swallow in whole yet, but it would be very complimentary. And quite honestly, I'd love to see someone like a Ken Duda doing some Palo Alto presentations because that could be real fun.